Cassie's husband, I'll be honest, man, I'd hate to be him right now. I'd hate to be him right now. He has had one of the worst weeks of his life, from being a guy that no one really knew or was just undercover and just moved under the radar, to a person that now everybody is just talking about. Everybody's just talking about him. You get me? Like, he's coming out of this. He's coming out of this trial with his reputation ruined. Well, not ruined, but he is coming out of this trial is gonna end with people looking at him different, and it's nothing to do with him. It's nothing to do with him. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for him personally. I feel sorry for him, because I swear down, yeah, what he's had to go through this week, what we've seen on these things, like, so much stuff has come out in 1 week. How long is this trial lasting? You lot, it's like torture. How long? How much more torture does he need to go through? Do you know what I'm saying? You're killing him slowly, man. Like, it's just like, he's a stronger guy than me anyway. He's a stronger guy than me, because by day 3, I would have stopped going court. Hearing all this stuff about Cassie, hearing man talk about how, because I don't want to, like, I just want to try and keep this convo on him, because I'm going to do a wrap up of the week tomorrow, you get me, or later on. So I don't really want to go into too much detail about other stuff. I just want to concentrate on him. Like, just hearing that your girl's been man have been pissing in your mouth, man are making man come on your girl, and all kind of stuff. Just, she's been getting escorts. She's been telling escorts, yeah, she loves it. When the escort was sleeping with her, she was telling him about complimenting him on the size of his manhood, and sending him texts talking about, send me a picture of your manhood, and all kind of stuff. Like, first, let me get into this, because I'm seeing a lot of people online talking about this issue, you get me? And I can't lie, I agree with them as well. The one clip I'm gonna pull up first is, I've seen this on Instagram, and I just thought, yeah, this would be a good thing to pull up and just speak about.
One thing that I talked about the other day was the fact that extreme feminism puts women in danger, because it sacrifices their safety in order to prove a point that can't be proven. So if you want to go back and find that video and watch it, you can. But another thing that I want to point out is, a lot of these people who are attacking people like myself and others, who point out that, hey, Cassie has to be held accountable for some of her choices. She chose to do some of those things, and she was not under duress, okay? We get attacked, okay? But a lot of those people, they don't really care about Cassie's well-being. They just want to prove a point. They just want to be right. If they really cared about Cassie's well-being, they would be speaking on something that she needs to prepare for. But they're not. But I actually do care about humanity. So I'm going to give her some game that y'all need to be giving her, if y'all gave a fuck about her. Cassie needs to prepare for the possibility of Alex leaving her, okay? Y'all can sit around and y'all can listen to these women online cackling, talking about, yeah, Alex a strong man. He a good man. He's secure in his manhood, and that's why he gonna stay with her. Okay. Even with all of that being said, there is only so much ridicule a man can take. Okay?
That's a fact. I don't even know where the argument is. I think that women want men to be Captain Save them, because it actually reflects their own circumstance. Their own bad decisions on a regular basis of choosing a wrong man, having children out of wedlock, getting involved with people that they shouldn't have been involved in, and then being saved, knowing that that's not something that they would ever in life tell their sons to do. You would never tell your son to go and put himself in a situation where he's being cheated on after getting into a situation where he knew that she was out here being crazy and promiscuous. And I talked to people that was in the courtroom, and they said that he was cringing, but then he was trying to stare at Diddy like it was a big problem. The reality is that we aren't wired like that, and I think that he could quite possibly be the biggest simp or homosexual, meaning that he's coming up off of her, or he's just a really, really big simp. And we are not wired that way. We're not wired to take that level of criticism and ridicule and be embarrassed and everywhere you go, everybody know that you a cuck. We not built like that. Even people that subjects themselves to that lifestyle sexually, right? They are not built for the public criticism, even if they do certain things in private. And he will always be embarrassed. He will always be known as a guy that took second servings. He will always be known as a guy that's finishing another man's save game. And that's just it. But the women keep trying to make it seem like he a strong man, but no woman would ever want to be involved with a man like that unless they was taking advantage of him. That's just the facts.
So even the woman there said Cassie's husband should be prepared. I mean, Cassie should be prepared for her husband to leave her. Even this woman understands that, boy, this is too much for a man to take. And the man at the end spoke the same thing. It's like, rah, there's only so much. Alex is looking like a simp right now out here. Alex is looking like a simp right now for a person that's got nothing to do with this trial, yeah, except it being his wife, yeah. A lot of people are just talking about him. A lot of people are just, you get me? You're sitting in court hearing all this stuff about your woman, and then there's a point where they had Cassie on the stand and they showed her 13 pictures of different guys, and she identified most of them by name. Let me put this clip up.
So I was in the courtroom where this trial is taking place, and I was sitting right behind Cassie Ventura's husband, and I watched him as he sort of glared at Sean Combs at times, at the family, especially during the period of time where the prosecution showed photos of 13 men, different races, predominantly black men. These are all men that Cassie was able to identify in terms of names sometimes and where these freak-offs, these alleged freak-offs took place, from cities like LA, Miami, New York, Las Vegas, etc. I can only imagine how painful it must be to sit there and listen to that testimony regarding your wife and the number of people that she says she had sex with because of these freak-offs. Something else worth noting is that Ventura continues to say this was all about what Sean Combs wanted. So today she mentioned that she said she primarily reached out to the escorts, but says that was her job and Combs expected her to do so. We'll, of course, have more with the testimony that's still happening right now inside federal court.
She identified, so he's just seen 13 guys that she slept with. And there's more than that. You know what I'm saying? These are just 13 that they're talking about. These are just 13 that they're talking about. There's no way you can look at Cassie the same. There's no way you can look at Cassie the same. No way. I don't care what anybody says. And you've got a lot of women talking about, yeah, Cassie's man's right, standing by her and whatnot. It's only women saying that. All of the men are saying, never, I'm gone. You get me? I ain't gonna lie, man. If you want to call that childish, immature, call me that. But I'm not big in, like, there's no way after this week I could have, me and Cassie, I'd never look at her the same. I'd never look at her the same again in my life. So what's the point? You get me? So what's the point? We go home every day after the trial. I'm probably not even sleeping in her bed. People need to check on that man, Alex, her husband. That man probably ain't eaten for a week. You get me? That man probably hasn't eaten for a week. As soon as he gets home from court, he's probably straight in the toilet throwing up. Has Cassie broke down everything to him? The only way he could, if Cassie sat him down before this trial and told him everything, every last detail, then I understand, but I highly doubt that has happened. I highly doubt that. And you know women as well, not to be sexist or nothing, but you know, women will tell you the story that there's no way she's went into as much depth. If she did tell him about everything, you get me, there's no way she went into this much depth. There's definitely stuff in that trial that he learned as the trial went on that Cassie never told him. There's definitely stuff that he's learned new. I'd be in the courtroom sick to my stomach. I'd be in the courtroom sick to my stomach. I'm telling ya, there's no way, like. And then there's also Cassie has also admitted that she has cheated on him while he was while she was with before she got married, while she was seeing her husband. This was before she got married to him, but she was seeing him, and she's admitted that. Let me put that footage up. She's admitted that she was cheating on him. Do you know what I'm saying? Did she tell him this? Did he know this? And another thing, let me get this up as well. Let me put this clip up. Let me put this clip up quickly. So when she was cheating on Alex with Diddy, he FaceTimed her and she answered while she was having sex with Diddy. She answered. Come on, man. Like, yo. Come on, man. There's only so much a man can take. Me, I would have been gone. I would have been like, yeah, I'm there for the kids and whatnot, but me and you are done. I wouldn't be able to touch Cassie again. I don't care. I wouldn't be able to touch Cassie again if I was him. There's no way. And then here's another one. Just to I've got something else to pull up. Let me just put something else up. Yeah, this is the icing on the cake. She's messaging Diddy while she's with this guy, talking about, I'm lost without you. She's messaging Diddy while she's with her husband, saying, I'm lost without you. He weren't her husband at the time. I think he was her boyfriend at the time. I don't think they was married, but it still don't matter. Do you know what I'm saying? So you are, Alex, you are the guy she has settled for. I'm sorry to say it. You are the guy that she settled for. She messed with all these other brothers. And then she found a guy that will look after her and treat her right, because Diddy and them obviously weren't taking her seriously. They were just playing with her and whatnot. He was just, do you know what I'm saying? But that's another issue that I'm going to get into that video separately. I'm going to do a video about that separately. But yeah, Alex, I'm sorry to say it, but you are just the guy that she settled for. And you hate to be the guy that she settled for. Listen to this. My boy this week told me he went on a date with a girl, yeah, bowling. And while he went on a date bowling with a girl, he seen another girl that he used to link, and she was on a date with a guy. Do you know what I'm saying? She's seen him, and he's telling me she was texting him while she was on the date with this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And now he's telling me, oh, he's gonna go and link her, she wants to link and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't laugh. You never wanna be that guy that you're out with your girl and you see another man out with his girl and your girl is texting him. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't ever want to be, I don't ever make fun of that guy, because that can happen to anyone, yeah. But you just gotta pray that you ain't that guy. You just gotta pray that you ain't the one she settled for. You're the one she actually loves. You get me? She's telling Diddy, I'm lost without you while with this guy. That's what women do out here, you know. They'll be laid in bed with a guy and message another guy. They will be out with their guy, see you out with a girl and message you jealous. They will message you jealous. And yo, you just feel sorry for that guy, man, because there's a lot of girls out here that got with their baby fathers, with their boyfriends and that, and have just settled with them. Alex, I don't know, man, like, you're coming out of this looking real bad. You're coming out of this looking, the only way you can get a bit of, you don't have to care what, you could be one of them people, I don't care what people are thinking about you. That's cool. You get me? Because you're not supposed to care what people think about you. But to a point, yeah, you're now known as the guy that Cassie was just cheating on and just taking the mick out of. That's what you're known as. Before, we didn't even know who you are. We just knew she was married to some guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And now you just look like the guy that saved Cassie. You get me? You're just looking like the guy that saved Cassie. One more other thing. Obviously, since the end of the week, a representative for Alex, Cassie's husband, he released a statement. Let me put the statement on.
The world has gotten to witness the strength and bravery of my wife, freeing herself of her past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt tremendous pride and overwhelming love for Cass. I have felt profound anger that she has been subjected to sitting in front of a person who tried to break her. So, to him and all of those who helped him along the way, please know this: you did not. You did not break her spirit nor her smile that lights up every room. You did not break the souls of a mother who gives the best hugs and plays the silliest games with our little girls. You did not break the woman who has made me a better man. I did not save Cassie, as some have said. To say that is an insult to the years of painful work my wife has done to save herself. Cassie saved Cassie. She alone broke free from abuse, coercion, violence, and threats. She did the work of fighting the demons that only a demon himself could have done to her. All I have done is love her as she has loved me. Her life is now surrounded by love, laughter, and our family. This horrific chapter is forever put behind us, and we will not be making additional statements. We appreciate all of the love and support we have received, and we ask that you respect our privacy as we welcome our son into a world that is now safer because of his mom.
The statement saying, yeah, Cassie saved herself and that. So at this point here, he sounds like he's standing by Cassie, you get me? Like, my advice to him would be, if you're going to stay with Cassie, do an interview and break it down. Let them know, did you know that? Did you know that all of this that happened? Did you know? Because right now, you're looking bad, and Cassie's, man, yeah, man, Cassie's trial, I hear that, man. But it's like, you've just been talking. No one expected this. Yeah, we knew Cassie was going to go on trial about Diddy, but no one expected this. Like, you know, your family's probably embarrassed as well. His mom and all that. Remember this guy Alex has got a family, you know, mom and dad and all that. They're hearing all this stuff as well. Your wife's been pissing them out. Like, you know, how are you supposed to look at her? Like, how are you supposed to look at her again now? Now, if you're with her now and you want to do, like, you're probably thinking, "Rah, she's never done half of this freaky stuff with me." She's probably not even, because if I'm saying if Cassie really was a willing participant in these freak offs and that means you are not satisfying her, bro. You get me? I doubt you're really pissing in her mouth, doing all these other kind of stuff with her. You know, she admitted that she was on Ket and MDMA and going through these sex sessions and that. There was things, she sent Diddy texts saying, yeah, you know, I'm always ready for a freak off and that. Like, you are probably not fulfilling her needs. You are just the guy that she settled for, bro. And it's sad to say that, man, because there's a lot of guys out there that are with a woman that she's just settled for, and the guy she really wants, she can't be with him. So that's just my thoughts on it, innit? Like, I feel sorry for Alex, man. I'd never take the mick out of him, but that's just my thoughts and my opinions, people. Let me know what you lot think in the comments below, and respect for watching my video. Roll to 500 subscribers. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. You already know. Enjoy your Sunday. Zed's World.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.